VoyageVault presents top 10 must-see destinations in Arizona. Arizona is home to some of the most diverse and captivating landscapes in the United States. From the iconic Grand Canyon to the red rocks of Sedona, this state is filled with natural wonders. Beyond the deserts and canyons, Arizona also boasts a rich cultural history and unique attractions found nowhere else. In this video, we'll showcase the top 10 must-see destinations in Arizona that you won't want to miss. From breathtaking national parks to charming frontier towns, get ready for an adventure through the very best of the Grand Canyon state. Coming in at number 10 is the magical and mythic Petrified Forest National Park. This park is located in northeastern Arizona, about 20 miles east of Holbrook. It earned its name from the hundreds of fallen ancient tree logs scattered across the park that have fossilized into beautiful multicolored quartz and agate. The Petrified Forest offers over 200 acres of stunning badlands and colorful rock formations created by years of erosion. The park is divided into a north and south district. The north contains the longer 26-mile scenic drive through the painted deserts, mesas, and buttes. Keep an eye out for the Newspaper Rock, a petroglyph-covered boulder, and Agate Bridge, a 100-foot petrified log spanning a canyon. Beyond the draw of the petrified wood itself, the park has a rich human history. Native American tribes like the Pueblo, Navajo, and Apache lived in this area for centuries, and their rock art can be seen on cliffsides. Keep an eye out for projectile points, pottery shards, and other artifacts left behind at sites like the Puerco Pueblo ruins. Whether you choose to drive through the park or hike one of its trails for a more immersive experience, the Petrified Forest offers travelers an unforgettable glimpse into natural and cultural history. The badlands and petrified logs left behind eons ago create an almost alien landscape that must be seen to be believed. The next stunning destination on our Arizona countdown brings us to the magical oasis of Havasu Falls, coming in at number 9. Located on the Havasupai Reservation deep in the Grand Canyon, this paradise can only be reached by traversing 10 miles of rugged desert hiking. But the payoff is more than worth it. Once you arrive at the falls, you'll be greeted by the sight of stunning bright blue-green pools and waters cascading over travertine rock formations into stunning turquoise pools below. This intense blue and green hue comes from the high mineral content of the water that has traveled through limestone caves before emerging at the falls. Visiting Havasu Falls requires securing one of only 300 camping permits issued per day by the Havasupai tribe. This exclusivity means you may be sharing the falls with only a few dozen others on any given day. Soak in the peaceful isolation as you swim in the crisp pools, picnic alongside the falls, or relax on the white calcium carbonate sand beaches. For the more adventurous, continue downstream where Havasu Creek winds through even more travertine falls and pools like New Navajo Falls and 50-foot Falls. The only way to fully experience the magic of Havasu is to immerse yourself in its waters. Havasu Falls combines stunning natural beauty, indigenous culture, and an element of adventure that few places on Earth can rival. While getting here requires dedication, the opportunity to discover this secluded desert treasure is a travel experience you'll cherish forever. Just be ready to share your photos sparingly once you return. This paradise is one worth keeping. For number 8 on our tour through Arizona, we gallop on down to the town of Tombstone. This town positively oozes Wild West history and is one of the best preserved boomtowns of its kind. Step back in time to the 1880s when Tombstone was a bustling hub of silver mining and gun-slinging cowboys. Modern-day Tombstone pays tribute to its storied past through historic recreations and reenactments. Costumed actors bring the gunfight and OK Corral back to life 3 times daily, complete with the sound of gunshots and smoking barrels. Feel the adrenaline rush as you witness Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday take on the Clanton Gang. The landscape around Tombstone looks much the same as it did over a century ago, with original buildings from the 1880s along Allen Street and across town. See the Birdcage Theatre, an old saloon, gambling hall, and brothel infamous for bullet holes in the ceilings and walls. Visit the OK Corral itself and chat with animatronic versions of the Earp brothers, bringing frontier history to life. Whether you're wandering Allen Street and taking in the architecture or catching one of the lively reenactments, Tombstone lets you experience what life was really like in the wildest of the Wild West. From outlaws to lawmen, you never know what frontier legends you may encounter. The historic town of Jerome takes spot number 7 on our tour of Arizona's top destinations. Jerome began as a booming copper mining town, with origins tracing back to 1876. For decades it was known for lawlessness, vice, and the largest deposits of copper, gold, and silver in Arizona. But today, Jerome has transformed into a thriving artist community and popular tourist destination. After the last mine closed in 1953, Jerome became a virtual ghost town. But starting in the 1960s, artists and entrepreneurs began restoring the remaining buildings, many of which listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Now the town is filled with art galleries, quaint shops, and restaurants featuring breathtaking views of the Verde Valley. Jerome still maintains its historic charm and frontier spirit. The town's history comes alive through attractions like the Jerome State Historic Park with an exhibit on the Douglas Mansion, a former boarding house for miners. Get spooked wandering the haunted Hallows district, where ghost sightings are common. From a notorious vice capital to an eccentric artist enclave on a mountaintop, Jerome is a town of resilience. Around every corner are stunning views and remnants of its Wild West past. Whether you're hunting for ghosts, browsing the local art galleries, or taking in the Verde Valley panoramas, Jerome captures the essence of old and new Arizona. The next stop on our Arizona adventure is the mighty Hoover Dam, securing the number 6 spot. This National Historic Landmark has been called the 8th wonder of the world and provides a glimpse into a feat of modern engineering that made large-scale development of the Southwest possible. Construction of the Hoover Dam began in 1931, was completed in 1936, creating the largest man-made lake in the U.S., Lake Mead. The Hoover Dam rises an astonishing 726 feet from the canyon floor and is 660 feet thick at its base. It required enough concrete to build a 2-lane highway from San Francisco to New York City. The sheer scale is mesmerizing to witness in person. Beyond dimensions, the functional purpose of the Hoover Dam is just as impressive. It provides hydroelectric power for Nevada, Arizona, and California by funneling the Colorado River through its intake towers, each as tall as a 50-story skyscraper. This produces around 4 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity each year, generated by its 19 massive turbines. A tour of Hoover Dam gives you access to view these inner workings within its tunnels and chambers. Walk through narrow passageways within the dam itself and see the massive power plant. You can also view the historic memorials to the thousands of workers who constructed this American marvel of civil engineering. The Hoover Dam gives new perspective on human potential. As you marvel at its monumental size, reflect on the ingenuity and vision required to harness the natural power of the Colorado River and forever alter the western landscape. It's a landmark engineering achievement you have to see to believe. The next iconic Arizona landscape on our countdown is Saguaro National Park, coming in at number 5. Saguaro National Park is located in southern Arizona, divided into 2 sections on the outskirts of Tucson. This 91,000-acre park is named after its most famous inhabitant, the towering saguaro cactus. These massive cacti only grow in the Sonoran Desert and are a sought-after symbol of the American Southwest. The saguaro can grow over 40 feet tall and live for up to 200 years. Their fleshy interior ribs expand like an accordion to hold water when rain is scarce. White blossoms sprout on the ends of their arms in spring and mature into bright red fruit by June. This protected park provides the perfect opportunity to immerse yourself within a Sonoran Desert ecosystem. The Rincon Mountain District has over 100 miles of hiking trails, while the Tucson Mountain District offers scenic drives like the 8-mile Cactus Forest Loop. Watch a sunset silhouette the saguaro against fiery red skies or wake for desert sunrises. Every hour brings new life and beauty. Saguaro National Park presents a landscape filled with living legends. Few sites are as quintessentially southwestern as witnessing saguaro cacti standing guard over the desert. Each one has its own story to tell. Wander through this protected saguaro forest and admire the resilience of life that thrives in an unforgiving climate. The next jaw-dropping destination on our Arizona countdown is Antelope Canyon, coming in at number 4. Antelope Canyon is located on Navajo land just outside of Page, Arizona, and is one of the most photographed slot canyons in the world. This stunning canyon was formed by flash flooding, carving out smooth undulating walls of vibrant red Navajo sandstone. What makes Antelope Canyon so Instagram famous are the dazzling light beams that shine down through overhead openings into the canyon below. These sunbeams spotlight and illuminate the sinuous corkscrew-shaped canyon in ever-changing patterns throughout the day. Journey down into the canyon on a guided tour to witness these luminous formations firsthand. As you descend through the narrow slot canyon, gaze up at the wavy golden sandstone glowing above you. Round each bend to find new glowing beams of light showcasing more sculpted curves and texture of the stone. This interplay of light creates a truly ethereal experience. Antelope Canyon holds a sacred significance to the Navajo people. It is vital to respect their culture and this cherished landscape by treading lightly as a visitor. Guided tours provide the chance to appreciate this wonder through the lens of Navajo heritage. With its divine shafts of light and sculpted sandstone curves, Antelope Canyon is a sanctuary of natural beauty that must be approached with reverence and care. This is not just an Instagram photo op, but a sacred living landscape to be honored. For our bronze medalist destination, we travel to the iconic Monument Valley, coming in at number 3. Monument Valley straddles the Arizona-Utah border and is home to some of the most recognizable and dramatic landscapes of the American West. This area encompasses over 91,000 acres of open desert showcasing sandstone buttes and monolith formations rising hundreds of feet into the air. Some of the most notable are East and West Mitten Buttes, the awe-inspiring Totem Pole, and the trio of buttes known as the Three Sisters. Gaze across seas of brick red sands to the foreground buttes backed by distant blue mesas underneath expansive southwestern skies. Generations of Hollywood filmmakers have been drawn to this landscape with its cinematic scale and beauty. Monument Valley has been immortalized in classic westerns like Stagecoach and The Searchers. The idealized imagery of the lone cowboy on horseback silhouetted against these buttes and mesas has come to represent frontier Americana. While a driving tour offers scenic overlooks, getting out on the valley floor for a guided horseback or jeep tour provides the most immersive experience. Navajo guides share stories of the valley's significance and point out petroglyphs hidden on the monoliths, as they have for centuries. This opportunity to approach the monuments across the sands hauntingly evokes frontier days. Words struggle to capture the surreal majesty of Monument Valley that has inspired dreamers for generations. To stand before these timeless landforms is to feel insignificantly small yet deeply connected to powers greater than oneself. An humbling, moving, magical experience. The runner-up on our tour of Arizona is the radiant red rock wonderland of Sedona. With its cathedral-like sandstone formations, bohemian art galleries, and mysterious energy vortexes, Sedona offers visitors a perfect blend of natural beauty, spirituality, and artistry. Sedona is situated in Arizona's high desert beneath the south rim of the Colorado Plateau. This location provides access to the breathtaking red rock buttes, towers, and canyons that Sedona is famous for. The warm terracotta and crimson sandstone gleams otherworldly, especially at sunrise and sunset when it appears to glow from within. Must-see formations include Cathedral Rock, Courthouse Butte, and Bell Rock beside Oak Creek. In addition to majestic natural structures, Sedona has a thriving art scene thanks to the creative vortex energy said to flow through this area. Wander along the downtown Tlaquepaque Arts and Crafts Village to browse galleries filled with southwestern landscapes, Native American works, bronze sculpture, and handmade jewelry. Sedona is also known for healing arts, from chakra aligning to Reiki, that harness the power of the vortexes. Speaking of vortexes, these are swirling centers of electromagnetic energy that are believed to give Sedona its renewing and uplifting qualities. The four best-known vortexes are Bell Rock, Cathedral Rock, Boynton Canyon, and Airport Mesa, each radiating unique energies. Many visitors come to meditate or channel the vortex power through guided vortex tours. Between hiking Sedona's 150-plus miles of trails, experiencing a sound bath meditation, shopping for artisan crafts, or trying your hand at vortex photography, this Red Rock region offers diverse opportunities to connect with nature and spirit. Sedona has a way of soothing the soul and igniting creative passion with its mix of natural splendor, mysticism, and self-expression. The moment you've been waiting for, the #1 must-see destination in Arizona is none other than the magnificent Grand Canyon National Park. As one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Grand Canyon lives up to its name in both sheer size and natural grandeur. The canyon stretches 277 miles long, from 10 to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep, one of the world's largest examples of erosion. The Colorado River below carves through ancient layer upon layer of colorful rock dating back nearly 2 billion years. Dramatic vistas showcase spires, cliffs, and massive buttes that overwhelm the senses. There are countless ways to experience the majesty of the Grand Canyon. Venture into the canyon itself on challenging day hikes down the Bright Angel Trail or mule rides along the rim for an unforgettable perspective of its vertical scale. See the canyon from above via helicopter tours for bird's-eye views that stretch for miles. Rafting trips down the Colorado River immerse you within sheer canyon walls towering above. For more leisurely options, Grand Canyon National Park offers 25 scenic overlooks accessible by the free park shuttle bus. Snap that quintessential canyon selfie at Mather Point and marvel at the chasm before you. Ponder the vastness and ancient history humbly at sites like Yavapai Observation Station. Watch the way sunlight and shadow dance across the buttes and spires as the day unfolds. Sunrises and sunsets at the Grand Canyon bring this natural wonder into its full glory with brilliant orange and pink hues painting the layered rock. This interplay of light and color is an unforgettable sight. As the canyon fades into night, millions of stars scatter overhead in one of the clearest night skies found anywhere in the US. Whether seen from the rim or river, every glimpse of the Grand Canyon seems more incredible than the last. Its vast size and natural splendor is difficult to comprehend, even standing before it. This natural wonder will move you with its beauty, inspire you with its scale, and leave you changed forever. The Grand Canyon's magic is nothing short of, well, grand. And there you have it, Arizona's top 10 destinations you absolutely have to experience for yourself. From marveling at the immensity of the Grand Canyon to the unforgettable sunbeams of Antelope Canyon, this state is filled with diverse natural wonders for every type of traveler. With vibrant frontier history, thriving arts culture, and sacred indigenous landscapes, Arizona offers adventures that will capture your imagination and move your spirit. If you enjoyed exploring these incredible places with us, be sure to subscribe for more travel videos that inspire you to see the beauty of the world.